In this lesson, we're going to watercolor a nice summer scene with bright flowers and a couple of birds. So we don't need a lot of supplies for this project. We need our water, our brushes, either tube or watercolor set, and then the pre-drawn paper that I sent to you. So let's get started. So the first thing that you want to do is to take the paper that has been pre-drawn and go over the pencil lines with a black Sharpie. Now in my example I've used a ultrafine black Sharpie, but if the fine is the only one available to you, that will work as well. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is pause the video and outline the lines, and then we will go ahead and erase all of the pencil lines that are showing, and then we'll be ready to start painting. Okay, now that you're back, we're going to start painting, and you may use either the tube or your watercolor set, and you need brushes, a couple of different sizes of brushes, some medium, and let me see, I should have had my brushes out here. A nice little round one for some detail work. And then kind of a slightly thicker flat brush. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to paint part of it, and then again we can pause the tape and you can finish your painting on your own. So I'm going to start with some of these flowers. Now you can do different colored flowers if you want. I'm going to go with yellow, and then I'm going to pull out some orange so that I can mix those together. Okay, and then this type of flower will be the yellow, and then some of the shadow. I'll make some variations in it, in each petal, using the orange. Okay, so you should have your water, and we're going to start off with yellow. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of orange to that, just to give it some interest, just so it's not a straight color. As we've learned in other classes, it's always good just to do a little bit of mixing and okay. And then for the center of the flowers, I'm going to add a little bit of this. A little bit of brown. This is burnt umber, and I just dropped it. I'm having the dropsies today. Smaller paintbrush. There we go. There we go. Over there. Put some water in it. A little more water. It's not flowing very well. There we go. And I'm going to let that dry completely and then go back over it with my marker to make it look kind of like seeds. So I'm going to do that with each of my flower centers. Okay, then I want to show you how I'm going to do the leaves. You definitely don't have to do my technique, but I just want to give you an idea. Put this over here so I keep track of what I've used. And I'm going to do the stems. And the outside of the leaf. In a darker green. And then I'm going to there we go. Okay. And then I'm going to get out the kind of a lime green. For the centers of those flowers. Again, just to give it a little variation. Now you can use different combinations of green. That's totally up to you. Okay, so then for the fence, I'm going to use a dark brown. I was thinking about using a, like a gray or a black, but that's going to take the focus away from the birds, which really is our main character, right? In the painting. So I decided to make it a dark brown. With a bit of water so that it's not a really, really, really dark brown. So I'm like that. Straight line across there. And then that's the color of the fence. And then we'll do a bird together, and then I'm going to let you play. So if you're using the tube watercolors, this is called Lamp Black. This little bit down here, and then I'm going to switch to a bigger brush. Otherwise, it's going to take me too long to paint this little bird. Okay, then I'm going to go back to my smaller brush. Do the little wing area. Much darker. And this is a gray, a dark gray for the legs. Okay, so I am going to let you play, and then we'll come back together after we've got all of this section of the paper painted, and then we'll talk about what we can do above and below. Enjoy! Okay, so I'm back. I've got part of my project done, but I just wanted to check in with you to see how you're doing. You'll see that I used my black marker to just make some dots in the center of my flowers, and so you can also be doing some line work if you want on your fencing to make it look kind of textured. It's really, whatever you want to do to finish up your project. And I've got some more to do, which I will do later on. So I hope that you've enjoyed this and that it puts you in a nice, calm, happy mood. Thank you.